I'm back. Okay, this is it should be part 3. Story time. So, yeah, my Aunt Honey. One second. Yeah, she was quite. Yeah, can I have an original glaze, just one, and a cup of ice water, please?
Anything else, Miss?
Nope, that's it. Thank you. All right, thanks. So my Aunt Honey, she's complex. Okay. So maybe in her youth she was pretty mean and cruel. According, yeah, because you bite somebody on the back because they don't want to marry some rich white man, which was my mother. She just said I wasn't going down that street. So anyway, and then kicking that lady down the stairs, and so she had a good 20 some years of her life to think about that. But as kids, okay, she wasn't very affectionate, but she was an affectionate to a degree. She called me Koala. I just remember that. She called me Koala, but she was nice to us. And like I said, she gave us money to go, and it was different places to go eat there. I remember all these little small businesses where you can go get a little food, hamburger, like a hamburger in a bag. It would come in a little, like a bag like this, and it'd be smaller, and it'd be hamburger and french fries in there, and the bag would be so oily and thick, a thicker bag, and the stuff was so cheap. And we would go get the other stuff. But what was I trying to remember about her? Yeah, she used to wear that cologne, and my cousin still has a bottle of the bottle, but nothing is in there, but that smell is still there. So oh, thank you. Can I get the ice water? Great. Wow, the ice really melted. All right, thank you. Krispy Kreme always give me a free donut. I think it's great because I'm driving slow because I don't want this phone to fall. There's nothing supporting it. So yeah, she would make sure we ate well. If she didn't have nothing cooked, or if you came and you didn't like what she ate, she didn't force us to eat it. Which I liked her cooking. I mean, she could cook. She had a stove, one of them old-fashioned stoves. And they call them antiques now. It's a business called Antique Stove Heaven. Those stoves that had like the 2 ovens, a pancake griddle on the front and all that. So what did I want to say about her? Okay, I contrast her. She was very mean, grumpy, and all of that, right? But I can contrast her with my grandmother on my mother's side. And like I said, Aunt Honey treated everybody the same. She wasn't like, you better than this one. Yeah. I think the grown kids got it a little harder from her because she always wanted to make sure everybody was doing right or whatever. And so let me get back to my point. I contrast her with my grandmother on my mother's side, right? That lady, God rest her soul, she was so mean. Now, mind you, she fed us too. You gonna eat when you was around them old people back there. You gonna eat good. My grandmother probably was a better cook than my Aunt Honey, my great aunt. So, and Aunt Honey lived to see, and my grandmother lived to see. I was her great niece and my first cousins, and then she got to live to see her great nieces. So anyway, she didn't show favoritism on stuff like that, right? Everybody was just treated the same. But oh my gosh, see how God blessed me? I'm at Krispy Kreme. The donuts are hot. Right here at the Ontario Mills Mall. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to be careful. Over here. I hate those when them flakes fall off though. But yeah, she was like that. She was very... So anyway, we got into a discussion, me and my cousins, first cousins, about who was nicer. And I said, I'll take Aunt Honey any day, because she was very grumpy, right? She was grumpy, but she showed you kindness. Whereas my grandmother, she wasn't as grumpy, but she didn't show a lot of love. She loved 3 grandkids. And that was it. Bubba, Sonia, and Monica. I haven't seen those people in years. Those are my first cousins. And then they knew they were the favorite. And Sonia, to this day, if I ever see her, I'm telling you, you are an evil little girl. Sonia treated us mean. Sure did. Excuse me, she knew she was the favorite. But Monica and Bubba, is that my little cousin named Bubba? They're a little younger than me. They were always nice. They didn't care about my grandmother favoring them anyway, because they liked their other grandmother. They liked their mom grandmother better. So that's what I wanted to say about Aunt Honey. Very, you know, we had choices. We weren't rich and all of that, but I'm going to tell you something. We ate good in my family, father and mother side. Now, my father's grandmother, all I remember her, I don't remember talking and interacting much with her, because she died when I was like 5. And she was born in year 1900. But that lady, I just remember her presence. And I remember her being, she's a very beautiful woman too. I remember her being very nice, very endearing, always have food. I remember going to her house and we would eat peanut butter crack cookies. And she'd give us the coldest milk. The milk would be freezing cold. I remember that. And I don't even like milk, but I love milk at her house. That milk would be ice cold. And she used to keep a lot of milk in the dining room. She has, I guess, a freezer or something. And they used to shop at the commissary, because it was military people on my father's side of the family. So, yeah, I guess she was always pulling out some milk. And, that milk would be cold and delicious. To this day, I don't like milk unless it's freezing cold. Like, even before I eat cereal, I will find a thin plastic glass cup, like a to-go cup. I would pour milk. I'll pour milk in there, and I'll stick it in the freezer. Let it sit in there 15, 20 minutes, and pour my milk, my ice. My cereal has ice on it. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you about my... was my great aunt, honey, God rest her soul. Well, and then my mom's mother, who had a lot of favoritism. I don't understand how people show people favoritism. I don't like people like that, because they show you're not fair. Which brings me to this election. A lot of people show favoritism towards stupid stuff. Now, a lot of people are going to suffer. Air traffic controllers now, their jobs are on the line. Storm victims in North Carolina, farmers, and a lot of these people voted for Trump. Ha! Now they getting ready. This man ain't even took office, and he's messing the country up already. Good for him. Bravo. But anyway, I just wanted to share that information, story time. And I hope you guys are having a pleasant, wonderful, getting ready for Christmas. And bless you. Hope your day was great as mine was. Later.